Hi, welcome to another Genstat Tutorials. Today we'll be looking at completely randomized design two-way, and we'll be using the same data that we used in the previous analysis. And so we will go back to importing our data from the Excel import option. We have our Genstat tutorial file here, and you know the process. So remember, you go forward, and you convert to factor. Okay, all right, now we are here. We will still use the same analysis we used in the last video, last tutorial. So plant height, but this time we want to do a two-way analysis for completely randomized design, which means the experiment was done in an homogeneous environment, not an environment that we have variations such as topography, sunlight variations, and water variations. But this area we have, and when we're talking about the completely randomized design, it means this experiment was done under a homogeneous environment. So let's move forward. We'll go to stats, one and two-way, and then you choose two-way because there are two factors involved. Sorry, I just had to turn my phone silent. There are two factors involved. In this case we have plant height, we have variety as a factor, and we have treatment. Variety means the plant species that was used to do the experiment were in different varieties. Okay, we have variety 1, variety 2, variety 3, variety 4, based on their variety. Like as you can see on this variety here, we have UPN 28, UPN 234, UPN 250. If we go down, you'll see more of the UPN 253, UPN 257, UPN 266, and UPN 268. Okay, and the treatments have also been highlighted out. We have a 0 milligram, 1000 milligram, 3000 milligram, 4000 milligram. Okay, this is how you arrange your data when we want to run data analysis on Genstat. You must arrange it properly, or else it will not analyze. Okay, this is a rep. You have rep 1, rep 2, rep 3, rep 1, rep 2, rep 3, rep 1, rep 2, rep 3 for each of the parameters you want to measure. You have different rep values, so you must put them together and then have an analysis run on those 3 values, because there are 3 reps. If there are 4 reps, they will have 4 values. All right, so we'll just go straight to analyzing, and then we'll see what we get. So we're still not doing any blocking because it's a completely randomized design. All right, so we'll check our options. We check the CV, ensure you have LSD. You could want to have the standard error of means, since you have the standard error of differences here. Make sure you check and use now variety. We have 10 varieties. Okay, the last video I talked about using Fisher's protected LSD for the treatment mean comparison, because it was less than 5. all right, so for Duncan it's preferable for 6 and above, when you have treatment 6 and above. So because these varieties are 10, we have to use Duncan multiple range test. all right, because of the sensitivity of the analysis. All right, so we choose it, and I'm good at taking descending order, and we say okay, and then okay this one too, and then we run. Remember to get to the output window. All right, hola, this is the output window. We'll go up to okay, so here we have the ANOVA table, where we get the information as regards to the significant nature of differences of the means. So in this point here we have less than 0.001, which means it is highly significant. This as well for treatment, highly significant, and this is significant because it's significant because it's less than 0.05. all right, so we'll go down further. We have the means for the various varieties. Yeah, we have the means for the various treatments as well, and the interaction means are also here. Okay, so we'll scroll down, keep looking at the information that we have: the standard error of means, standard error of differences, least significant differences of means, stratum standard errors and coefficient of variation, Duncan's multiple test range. Now because we have significant differences in the treatment, we also go back to run its mean separation. Okay, we'll run its multiple mean separation. All right, I hope you're following. Further options got me to this point. Okay, further options, then I choose multiple comparison, and then I run. Okay, sorry, you have to click this. Okay, the treatments are less than 5, so switch to Fisher's LSD. all right, so we have the mean separated with it, and then we also have to go back because the interaction was significant as well. So we'll go to options. Instead of further options, we'll go to options, and then we uncheck these. Let's leave these ones. We uncheck this, uncheck this, uncheck this. Okay, when we do that, we can now go to multiple comparison and choose variety by treatment. Remember, the other time we use further options, but on that further options we don't have this there. We only have the variety and the treatment. So for us to have this, we have to go through options and then uncheck all that ANOVA table information, or the detail that we used to get what we have on the output now, and then we come back here and choose Duncan because the combination is more than 5, and then we run the analysis. This is our mean separation. Okay, this is our mean separation for the interaction. Okay, so later subsequent videos I'll show you how to draw a table extracting the means from your result analysis. Okay, the means, and how to put them in a table in a scientific format. All right, so that is it for these tutorials, and don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel to have more educating information. Okay, so thank you. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments and I will respond to them immediately. Thank you. Bye.